Ever hit that moment where the bills pile up faster than you can blink and payday feels like a distant dream? You're not alone. It happens to the best of us. That's where services like Current Paycheck Advance come in, a helpful little boost to bridge the gap until your next paycheck hits. But with any financial tool, questions arise. Like, can you just live off these advances? The answer, like most things in life, is a nuanced "it depends." Let's dive into the nitty-gritty of how often you can take a current paycheck advance, and more importantly, how to use it responsibly. First things first, how does a paycheck advance work? Imagine it as a safety net. You can access a portion of your upcoming paycheck early, up to $500 to be exact. It's not free money though. When your real paycheck arrives, Current automatically deducts the advanced amount to keep things balanced. So, it's essentially borrowing from yourself, but with the convenience of not needing a credit check or facing sky-high interest rates. Now, back to the burning question, how often can you tap into this safety net? The good news is, there's no set limit on the frequency. As long as you have qualifying direct deposits hitting your current account, you can request an advance whenever you need it. Need a little extra breathing room before a car payment? Paycheck Advance can be your hero. Unexpected expense throwing your budget into a tailspin? This feature's got your back. But here's the catch, treating Paycheck Advance like a constant crutch can backfire. Remember, you're still using your own money, just a bit earlier. If you consistently rely on advances to make ends meet, it might be a sign of a bigger problem. Here's why. Living paycheck to paycheck, while advances can be a lifesaver in emergencies, constantly needing them suggests your income might not be enough to cover your expenses. This is a wake-up call to reevaluate your budget and see where you can cut back or explore ways to increase your income. Potential for a cash crunch. Let's say you take an advance right before a big bill hits. When your paycheck arrives, it'll be smaller than usual because it has to cover both the advance and the bill. This can create a domino effect, forcing you to rely on another advance the following month, and so on. So, how do you use a paycheck advance responsibly? Here are some golden rules. Reserve it for emergencies. Think leaky faucet, not a fancy new gadget. Emergencies happen, and that's what this feature is for. Don't use it for impulse purchases or planned expenses. Track your spending. Be mindful of where your money goes. Keeping a budget allows you to identify areas where you can cut back and reduce reliance on advances in the future. Break the cycle. If you find yourself needing advances constantly, focus on getting your budget back on track. Explore ways to increase your income or decrease spending. There are tons of free budgeting apps and resources available to help you with this. Remember, a paycheck advance is a tool, and like any tool, it's all about using it wisely. Used strategically, it can be a financial lifesaver. But used mindlessly, it can lead to a cycle of debt. So, the next time you consider an advance, take a moment to assess the situation. Is it a true emergency, or can you find another way to manage the situation? By being a responsible user, you can leverage this feature to your advantage and achieve greater financial peace of mind. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,